The Energy Minister, Dr. Maitu Opoku Prempeh, has now revealed that the situation of the recent power cuts is as a result of over-reliance on gas-only-powered thermal plants, unlike previously, that the generation was supported by liquid fuel. Dr. Opoku Prempeh therefore emphasized that the availability of power in the country will now be determined by the timeliness in the payment for gas supply by the West African Gas Company.
We don't have enough gas for our generation as we speak. We don't have enough gas. Because we are so much dependent on somebody providing you the gas, and the gas wants you to pay, we are the beck and call of the West Africa Gas Pipeline. If you don't give them their money on time, they cut you. Or they restrict your ability to even put your own gas through the system. So as we speak, this is a major challenge for us that from the West, we have gas there we cannot put in because West Africa Gas Power System Pipeline Company is not allowing us, it's restricting us. And that's why sometimes we find that there are challenges with power networks.
Dr. Opoku Prempeh, however, indicated that in the midst of all these challenges, the NPP government has been able to manage the situation.
It is now ensued Tokra. Somebody engaged me 2 weeks ago because the power was out for 45 minutes in the person's house. As soon as it was out, the person called, "Hey, Napodum Kania." But this was the person who lost out of her business because under some previous government, for 4 years, he couldn't get electricity to do that. He couldn't pay for fuel for generation. Sometimes you wish that we could leave that period for 1 month and come into this period so that people won't talk again. But I cannot wish that for Ghanaians. We want the lights to be on. When you want it, when you switch prayer, it comes. When you switch off, it goes. But we want people to be more considerate in using energy efficient devices so that we don't waste power. But when you look at the...
Meanwhile, speaking on the recent fuel hike that has caused several agitations across the country, Dr. Opoku Prempeh added that the introduction of the Gold for Oil initiative has contributed to stabilizing fuel prices, leading to a suspension of these agitations by Ghanaians.
In the history of this country, petrol is only at the Danko Akufo-Addo's government is when petroleum prices hit 22 cedis plus and has come down to as low as 13 cedis and below. It's never happened. Thanks to the good work MPA is doing, because whereas in the last 2 years, 3 years, even European countries shot petrol and there were queues and prices went all over the place, we in Ghana didn't suffer that. And even when we started suffering it, we could introduce policy. And that is the purpose of a government, to introduce policy that benefits everybody, for everybody and not the few. So the work of MPA has a direct bearing on trotro price, haulage trucks, STC, aeroplane, and fisher folk. So we moved from 22.7 Ghana cedis per litre to low as almost half, 13 cedis around this time. Sometimes people forget that when it got to that stage, people were even planning demonstrations to the Ministry of Energy. But now that it has halved, people are enjoying it forgetfully. That is the work of some people that has allowed us to do what we are doing.